What's up everybody, I'm Zach. Welcome back to Aerial Assault, and today I'm out here in the shop. I'm going to show you a nice, easy little mod that you can do to the Shikar climbing sticks so that you can carry them deployed instead of folded up every time.
Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I just hit a monster. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of me. Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I just hit a monster. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of me. Yeah, I feel like a
As you all know, I'm a huge fan of the Wild Edge step system. It's my go-to method. But with the release of the Shikars, I had to give them a chance. I'm not a huge fan of the folding the steps up and carrying them because, as you know, my Wild Edge system, it's ready to go when I get to the tree. And I wanted to figure out a way to do this. And I'll show you. I've already modded these, and it's just a slight modification to the standoffs. And as you can see, very slim line. There's no reason for me to fold these up now. But over here is a set of sticks that haven't yet been modified. And I don't know if you can see, but there's about a 1/2 inch gap there. No matter how you stack them, there's going to be that slight gap. So what this allows you to do is almost streamline these things to where they're touching. There might be a slight little gap at the bottom, but it's not near what these are. So anyways, I'll show you how to do that. It'll take you about 20 minutes, and then it'll be, you know, ready to deploy. And then if you don't want to carry them deployed, you can still fold them up. It's not going to hinder the way the sticks work, not one bit. If you try to stack these deployed, side stack them, as you can see right here, it's just not quite wide enough on the standoff for the beam of the stick to nestle in there nice and smooth. Like I said, it's a slight modification to the standoff. This is a standard standoff on a Shikar stick. As you see, it's nice and rounded across the top. When you mod it, you're going to make these little notches on each side. As you can see right here, that standoff goes up in there almost all the way on this bottom. Slight because of the single step on mine, but on the top it goes all the way in there and makes contact. So when I tie these together with a gear tie, they're going to be almost touching. Okay, I'll try to make this as clear as possible, but the first thing you're going to do is you're going to mark the width of the beam. You won't want this any narrower than the width of the beam. So on each side, you're just going to make a mark so that you can see the width of the beam. Then once you do that, you're going to measure 3/16 of an inch back and then square it off completely to the side, and I'll show you what that looks like once it's drawn. Okay, I try to make these extra bold. I just marked them with a pencil, but as you can see, that's 3/16 of an inch straight back and then square it off to the side. You're not going to get them perfect with a grinder. That's what I'm going to cut them with, is an angle grinder, but always go a little bit smaller, and then you can, you know, grind off the excess. Okay, the best way I found to do this is to hang it off the end of the table and put a square tubing or something on the top of it, then use a C-clamp. It's also good to have a pair of needle nose pliers just to be able to reach in there and break that excess off. I'm gonna have to move the camera to cut the other side, but I'll show you when it's done. All right guys, like I said, that's it. You know, it's an easy little mod. If you got an angle grinder or a hacksaw, I'm sure you can figure it out. I'm not gonna show you how to take them apart and put them back together. I think you'll be able to do that on your own. It's pretty self-explanatory. But you know, I'm sure some guys are gonna crucify me for doing this, but hey, it's worked out for me. If some of you guys do it, I'd love to see pictures of it. And if you got any questions, reach out to me anytime. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. See you next time.